Top Gun Maverick. For a movie with no CGI, it sure has a lot of it.
Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
A whopping 2,400 VFX shots, in fact.
Hold up.
But wait, wasn't everything filmed practically? It sure was, yet every jet you see on screen is CGI. Let's dive into this invisible movie magic. For starters, the level of practical filming in Top Gun is very cool. Much of the principal photography was filmed for real, ensuring that the action always felt anchored in reality.
6 IMAX quality cameras.
It's amazing what we see in the cockpit.
But make no mistake, there's a ton of invisible CGI involved that you probably didn't notice. And I think it's important to point out for VFX artists like this that did so much hard work. The team used these L-39 planes with tracking markers to serve as a stand-in for the CGI planes. Then the VFX team meticulously reskinned these stand-in planes with computer-generated ones like the F-15 and the Su-57. This helped to match the look, the lighting, and the atmosphere, since they always have this in real life reference. It's almost like having an animated light probe with you everywhere you go. All right, don't believe me? Fun fact. Only one of the jets below is real. The rest are fully CGI. Think about it. Having multiple jets at close quarters is not only a pain to orchestrate, but a huge safety hazard. So the team would use 1 or 2 real F-18s as the reference, and then add the CGI jets for crazy formations and maneuvers like this one. To further enhance the realism, they worked with the US Navy to make detailed 3D scans of F-18s. Now y'all know I'm a big 3D scanning nerd, but these cats literally turntabled real jets on the tarmac. Absolutely wild. They also collected GPS traces and geospatial data to recreate real-world motion and lighting. Listen to this excerpt.
Jets flying through the air really quick make it really hard to figure out a camera track. And so we had to utilize GPS data from the actual camera planes in combination with USGS topographical data to actually plot out various points and then rework our light rigs to be able to actually properly coordinate things as jets moving as fast as they do actually hit curvature that changes lighting in extremely subtle ways.
Now, speaking of jets, the Top Gun team also worked with Lockheed Martin Skunk Works to make a full-scale model of the Darkstar. The replica was apparently so convincing that the Chinese reoriented a spy satellite to take a photo of it just to make sure it was not real. Now, despite having this full-scale replica, all the flying shots are obviously CGI, created by this very talented artist, among other folks. So of course, like scenes going into the stratosphere with CGI, missiles, in-jet interfaces, explosions, all CGI. It's funny, the VFX honcho for Top Gun lamented, while the Navy was really helpful, they didn't let us shoot off a bunch of real missiles. Though I feel like if Christopher Nolan was directing this piece, he'd probably figure out a way to get them to do that.
Well, it's like, fuck it, you know? I mean...
So yes, Top Gun Maverick is a love letter to modern aviation. No doubt about it. It's amazing just how much was filmed practically. I don't think we'd have that visceral feeling like we're there with the pilots if it wasn't for that. But I continue to be blown away by the quality of the CGI that supposedly wasn't in the movie. Now, if you're interested in nerding out on the detail, I highly recommend checking out this article from last year on beforeandafters.com. I'll put the link in the description. Now, to close out, I'll say this. As invisible VFX becomes the norm, I hope that VFX artists get the respect that they deserve for building these cinematic worlds that are almost indistinguishable from reality. So I got my start in computer graphics because of VFX, so I love creating videos like this. If you enjoy this, give it a like, drop a comment, and of course, be sure to subscribe. And if you want content like this neatly delivered to your inbox, consider subscribing to the Creative Tech Digest. I'll put the link in the description as well. As always, this is Bilal signing off, and I will see y'all in the next one. Cheers.